Mustapha Salam. And Salam Mustapha. And the young people of Ghana, we need to understand. You got politics of insults. A 10 year about Ghana politics, I say, Abedruha. And the Ubia or Ghana, Wambo Kevin Taylor Dinya, Ubianti, no. Politics of insults started with the NPP. And people like these, a 10 year and a 2 NPP as a national youth organizer. Obi said Mustapha Salam. He's just 39 years, a young boy. Oye akwara wisiswa naturally. Enye atenie no di yanka politics ko ndu bibia wodu no. And you need to understand say the NPP they only reward people like that. Maybe NPP ni na me no ka say. I've never gone to any NDC meeting. I've never held any NDC card. I've never paid dues to NDC. Dues be in politics between my NPP. Card be me as a party member, a NPP card. So I'm speaking as an NPP person today. I want you to know what our party represents. When it comes to politics of insults, from 1992, send your politics number say how the NPP decided to weaponize young people and gave them that encouragement to say, you know something, when you do this for a long time, you will have a place at the table. Into the motivation in the NPP, for some of them, they basically learned from Impenifuono. They followed the footsteps of Impenifuono. And it's about checking out who call back into the history of the NPP. Majority of the people who get to fill executive positions, most of them attenuate tribalism, insults, because anka 10 year boy a friend Salam Mustapha. Then a party at Tinmenshia. Omwenya Obian Kasama no say I was so winning because it is insult, the certification to make him relevant in the party no attenuate insult. And it started not from him. It started before a young man like this with this kwateboto, before he even became a man. Makacham say you're breaking the virginity and do 10 years. So he is still dolu or a dolu 4. On say Okasana who stayed in a year or a Jimmy Kaka or a dolu flat. But I want Ghanaians to understand the AC of Ghana. You got politics of insult. How we got here. How from 1992 J.J. Rawlings into our politics. Moved Ghana from a military rule to a democratic ruler. Also say the way the NPP they have groomed their young piglets. And no mudia 1990 drew this point. And sometimes this is not the first guy we are going to do. We are going to show you so many of them. Now in 1992, you saw the way they treated J.J. Rawlings. The kind of insulter. J.J. We all know. Mobian infancy. Menoka sende ya udru asante memu bantama yeda hu J.J. Rawlings atem. All because not J.J. Rawlings are winning. And I don't even want to go down to tribe. I want people to understand the politics, how the NPP built their party. J.J. Rawlings, you were born for Ghana, you were born for Ma, you were for Ma, Kubituma warrior on a niba. J.J. Rawlings, you were Dagati for Ma, Omuofe. You were Zima for Ma, Omuofe. You were Fante for J.J. Rawlings, warrior a Santiniba. That means he was not marrying the woman because of her background. She was marrying the woman because genuinely not Opelbano. He did not care about where the woman was coming from. Even after J.J. Rawlings became president, we saw the kind of insulter because of him being the president and also marrying a Santini. We saw the clear cut of insulter. J.J. Rawlings. We all had it. And it is something the NPP they have built. They have built the party around. That is how we were built. Because they made us believe, we say, Ghana. And as far as Okayahu as a young man, learning to be part of this party, you need to understand, say, to make somebody feel inferior, from MPP, I am part of, this is how the principle now also did, So as an MPP person, I want you to understand where we built the party from. You can see it from when JJ Rawlings became president. At 10 years, but JJ Rawlings was married to an Ashanti woman. I worried this year. But still, we the MPP could not stomach say JJ Rawlings Wawari Asante or NDC. The idea was, why should an NDC person marry a Santini or Saya Wuneni? Enti yenina yenfa bibia nsie. At 10 years D Rawlings yenina yenim. And Oba baby D Rawlings atam kese pa ye NPP stronghold which is Asante Memu. And ende ye D Rawlings atam. All because that is how the party JJ Rawlings or Shawoba JJ Rawlings kwasiaba worry yetiri nyina. We are not kids. Me Salam Mustapha me nyini cheni bebre. I'm not a young kid. Inti what I'm talking about, you know, moi mabedi MPP chain and saying we are 1993 2001 for now. What is TikTok no? You don't understand party na mudi no. The party, before you can get to be a national executive, you need to understand the party. A 10 year a party a 10 year inti politics of insult, you know, started with the NPP. Now, some people thought to say, okay, Rawlings ya wuneni. Rawlings kwa wari Asantini ba kwa yedina tem. Enti se bia edania bia MPP for no be jai. No, it didn't stop there. JJ Rawlings, upon all that he did, the Oyema Ghana, the Oyema Santimine, and I don't even want to bring the tribal thing in because we all know the MPP is a tribal party. But I want people to understand when it comes to politics, send your MPP sheda enya butre kase ye dia 10 year ebe lesson the opponents. That is what we were taught as young people. And then you say where you 10 year dinatam NDC ni, where you kroboni dinatam NDC ni, where you ayawuneni dinatam NDC ni. That was our weapon. We could not banter the NDC boot for boot on issues. We couldn't do it. So they told us that before you can be recognized in this party, you know, this is what you into also Oba with Mabedru, Canada, Japan. At a point, Canada, Japan took over the party, and the young people were looking up to Canada, Japan. Or to declare war in our Ghana. Okache Ghana for say, Krenia, Bunukuno, Unenia. So that was what and that is what the party still represents. So the young people in the party, you know, this is the root, that is the blueprint. When adia etumi ma wotumi bedu bibia wodu samia wuku, the kind of insult samia wuku mu edigu atamels so you see people like eyadie sana nabimu. That is the party. And the NPP as a political party, no, it has been a party when it comes to party as say Ghana political discourse party a 10 year starting in our politics. You cannot take the NPP out. They are the blood owners. They are the forefathers. I'm going to introduce what we call insult in our politics. And I'm saying, Kevin Taylor did that. I am an NPP person. So we need to understand that is where we are coming from. Me NPP. So if you are seeing this from me and I'm using it at my own people, it is because that is what we were taught as young elephants. So it shouldn't be shocking to anyone. So what to say, Kevin Taylor is being hard. He's been harsh. He's now turned against us. I am one of you. And I know that is the training that we were given. And it is nothing new. We should not make it look like, say, Kevin Taylor free party, we muna buy it. Kevin Taylor free NDC mu, of me free party, me free MPP mu. And that is us. That is what we believe in. Because in Penifue beto mo party no, and no much say. And Ababa do this point. Ababa do this pointer. And the Ghana for no, some people are trying to make it look like say this is new. This is not new. Ye di dimna tamels ko JJ Rawlings ko na tamels bae. E die ne yeti. Now, I'm happy the Ghana Police Service I catch the MPP for say tomorrow to me a demonstration. And IGP, I really appreciate you at the end of the day giving the MPP the green light, and that is something that we have all supported. Se bibichire also bibi ko na enkoye na opese okasa ho Ghana ni a wo ho kwan se obeye ye kire. Until we support the MPP to go out tomorrow and demonstrate. Now, this man, this young guy, oye kwateboto a friend Salam Mustapha. Ono na say party ni no oye mmebunu oni na di mmebunu nanim. Na mmebunu no omo na mo yi ni so onim nyansa. Enti o say and then the party move for kasa tie nipa bi ma aban de o makogina court nti onte ase. O say the party move for edi atem. Na nya 10 keke no mudi yo oma sese omo beku nipa oma tena social media so meku president omo beku ne yere abrante we so oye youth organizer of MPP na adentina sankofo no mo ye saade no aban sebio eni omudi inti ontiasie na omo no aban no e hye omo so omo no de omo nkofo ye no omo hu ni se eye bone na omaye abrante fe no Salam Mustapha. And the reason why until say opese ochina MPP for echo demonstration ebini or say people like this nipa be saying or see we mo abrante we your friend no the Prince Ofori amount for friend of Fanti comedy no otina social media cast obetwa president ti who anything wrong with it obetwa president yiriti or say saade we who anything wrong with it into omo person ko ye kire e ko defend abrante bi ti say adentina police for afre sa ejanka we say asema okaye na wabodi tibu poso obeku president na yire no ombeyi no Salam Mustapha kwateboto no teni aboa no o say onte ase enti okoya ye kire mmeburu ni medi na chi na omunya den omunya ye kire enti the demonstration na also okono o say Mahmoud Bawumia na amani sika say ne nkwara na omuka so meku president no sa ne nkwara na ye chi omo nti Mahmoud Bawumia amani sika say onkoya ye kire. That is the reason for the demonstration. Almost say ochina, almost per se mebunu jai di omo ye, omo free school, omo university omo njai, omo yoma no mo medi ne chi. Because abrante ade na oye ye no, omo di omo fuaso. Inti omo per se omo ye den, omo ye kire se aden ti na aban. Question abrante we so beku president na yere. Salam Mustapha say abrante we friend say Obama. Ni di ankasa de Daniel Adomako. Or the infonyi begu TV so kachire mebunu omo Ghana say sa ewudie nyoma we etuo bomb ene acid ni ade no or nyoma bia egudem a se obi hie bia nipa bi pese omo di bone di president bone ene nipa omo aban mu a omo mesi ni so na ono no obetum dia omo akodi bone ema aban eso ni mu a Salam Mustapha ne MPP for ne Bawumia omo sika koyi nkofo we say omo ntia se omo be ye kire adentina ye Ghana omaya embra wo mu no ye pese ye den kofo we di nti the motive of the demonstration is say amrantie we omo di sa abone no ye chi omo no omo ntiase nti omo be ye kire nti Salam Mustapha say obedi ye kire nim as the national youth organizer of the NPP nti meburu ni nyina njai de omo ye omo mu di Kennedy echi nyina njai omo mu di Brian echi nyina omo mu ye MP omo njai bibia no omo bedi ne chi ochena efri say Obama poku ase akoye bibi ma aban ne ho akoka adwem enti ono Salam Mustapha say omo beye ye kire because Bawumia say onte ase abayo we ye frɛ no den ye frɛ no Yaira Abel we ya ketesia ne ho kan otena social media ka say obetwa president ti president yire omo mu sebio obuko wu yedipa enwotwe no na nka wo say moti awi omo nam ono de ofo so say yenkoku president abayo we Oya MPP ni Bawumia yi sika me ko beli no and Salam Mustapha oka Bawumia campaign no ho oya MPP National Youth Organizer say imeburu ni nyina njai de omo ye no na ontiase say abayu a waka so beku president obeku ne yire oman ni mutu no ontiase say aban question omo court into omo be ye kire into Bawumia say ombedi mbebunu enim. He should be the leader of the youth and demonstrate on the streets of Ghana into mbebunu ni nyina njai omunjai de omo ye MPP for mu di Kennedy Japo echi omu ko school omu ko adwuma omunjai no munyina bedi nechi na onya ye kire Salam Mustapha the reason here okoye demonstration here because on TRC said so because obeku president won't any big deal with it. Now let's get serious. Now let's look at this issue. What will make this guy think say at this point in the history of Ghana, said nipa beka so beku president ometwa president ti omdi ntuo begu krom eku nipa in 2025 aya den na national youth organizer to mitina TV so ka say sa aban air question sankofo na e wo say mebunu no sorry tia aban no e wo say omoto sha aban no so e wo say omoto sha police so into omo nyina mbedi nechi na omo mbo man no into obeye bibia fan demonstration in disguise na ono a support ba omia no ontia ase say ba omia nkwara akodi boni a ya chi omo because you need to understand Salam Mustapha, he is part of the Baumia campaign team. Time I chase Sam Branti, we am beku president in a yere, eku a minister Sibino. Sa Salam Mustapha, woman, leady, edgy sika Baumia ho, echo Belino. If you say, and Branti any free cells, no, Omakache say, Mahamudu Baumia from jail, catch say, Mamu worry, obey you. I am not saying it. And Branti now, Mudi Sabon and a chiomono. Omo catch o radio say Baumia from o jail e catch so omo ye adwuma pa na obepe sika ma ya be baili omo ade a chinso e baili omo Salam Mustapha edi Baumia chi inti the demonstration no ne fapem the reason and the meaning of demonstration or say or china or person okoni nyina ne say imebru ne meta na chi na so because obeku president enye bone obi ka so obeden obedi bone enye bone adan a omo ya MPP for now it's you ask yourself say a dear nebema abranti say a decided say nyoma ekoso imbebru ni mbaba wa mo party nim esua suban bi etimi mpo social media so mbeku president a dear nebema abranti we a ekote boto aka say we die me protect me ko demonstration me de me kra beto so obi amra no fa ne kra beto so obala ka ball kra efiri say obi ka so beku president na ye che nti wewu pa ono ka e ka kire Ghana for say sesia no se wo ba wo yire ja wo ofie na bedi echi na bia kwasiampa yi bi kotun boba na police for bieja obu bietuo by mistake na se ebo yema because of Imran Tibem ka so beku president Imran ababa obi o ka so beku ne yire president yire nipa bi o makoze sa ewudi etuo ni ade ade begu fie no wo kokon e de wo kra twa so amom because in a demonstration where you cannot trust a leader like this, no, anything can happen. This is a guy ojina nipem ka say on our tags, our criminals, and he will release them. Meaning, this demonstration there are people he has put on standby. They are willing to kill because okayetama our power.
Might happen there, but of course, we came out in full force. We didn't give a damn what was going to happen. One thing I said it to the police, and let me repeat it. My principle as a person, me. The fact that I am born with two balls under my legs, strong man is better than me as far as you have two balls. So if you do anything, I will retaliate. Yes. I'll give it back to you. Yes, that's my principle. That's why I call all the boys. And I have a reserve, you know, still waiting. If they want a show,
he has reserve. In the South Boys not say any reserve now they are waiting. Those are the people tomorrow. Say omoba no me nyoma be to you don't know, it might be you when be about to as simple as that, because we didn't come our idea no that on our tax and when these people, you know, when they get out now police chamos omunye de ya obviously because of codeine any red any duboni omanumiti they are going to go against the law and ujina now you're tutua you don't know where the bullet will end into we didn't catch no say ono oni to travel be na nam and if you as a Ghanaian young man we Jimmy no wo and I would crack swama obi also beku president obi a we jina bedwom under air before cameras like I say ono the way to travel guo the probability say sankofo no or show mu tupa anadwi or chiro mu de omunye or chira no pa demonstration start here wo de we Jimmy nti wo ne de ubetwa so. But you see in all this you ask yourself say e de be na be ma sa kwateboto we atena ho say so obi so beku president ye tietia ne fa wodie so because obeku president na say ye china ye tietia ne fa wodie so die na be ma sa jimi we aye na adwene so obeye de oye no. It is because he has been doing this for years. That is how he's made his way up there to be the national youth organizer of the NPP. Me catch me an NPP member. I know what you have to do to be an executive, and this guy has done the NPP for pay, and he's been doing it for a long time. Into politics of insult, you know, and then start you. That is the resume. That is the spec. Those are the kind of things that MPP share and Sanya opposition.